Wearing the PIP, so I'm Acting Inspector Scott Campbell, SCOTT, CAMPBELL. And I'll give an update on a stabbing that occurred during Stampede. So the Calgary Police have charged an 18-year-old man in relation to a stabbing incident involving 3 victims that occurred at the Calgary Stampede last month. At approximately 11:05 p.m. on July 8th, 2025, police responded to reports of a stabbing near the Euroslide on the Stampede Midway. Upon arrival, officers located a man in medical distress, and he was transported to the hospital in life-threatening condition. He's since been released from hospital in stable condition. Shortly after, officers responded to 2 additional incidents off the Stampede grounds and located 2 other individuals suffering from stab wounds who were also transported to hospital. The investigation revealed quickly that all 3 victims were involved in the same incident on the Stampede Midway. Following an extensive investigation by our District 1 General Investigations Unit, which included witness interviews and a review of CCTV footage, and also a review of a large amount of video posted on social media, and we would thank the public greatly for their cooperation in providing us with video. On Tuesday, August 26, 2025, we were able to charge an 18-year-old male. Police also executed a search warrant at the suspect's residence in Calgary, which led to the seizure of a folding knife and clothing, which were consistent with what the suspect was wearing at the time of the incident. As a result, Irfan Mohammadi, 18 years old, has been charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault. He is currently being held in custody, and his next court appearance is September 2nd, 2025. That's all.
Any idea what precipitated the whole thing?
It's our understanding the 2 groups were known to each other through school and had a small verbal altercation earlier in the day, and then once they saw each other again, it transpired into a more serious incident. But we don't really have a motive for what caused it to escalate so quickly and into a stabbing.
I guess how complex and difficult are these investigations when you're dealing with an incident that happened in an area with so many people around it?
Well, it's very complex because most of the times when something happens, all the witnesses leave right away, and so we're chasing that. At the same time, with the prevalence of cell phones now and everybody taking video, that certainly assisted in this investigation, and when people contact us after the fact and provide us with the video they've taken, that certainly assists.
Will there be talks about maybe added police presence in future stampedes? I mean, just seeing on social media the crowd levels, especially around that Coke stage with contests going on, there's a wild amount of people. Is there talks about potentially more forces on the grounds?
Well, we're certainly already planning for next Stampede. The security at Stampede, that's for Stampede to speak to. We're certainly already planning with them for what next year is going to look like. Whether there'll be more police officers or different changes associated with Stampede in general, I can't say yet. Certainly we are confident we had quite a good number of officers there to deal with incidents like this. And again, I'd reiterate that this stabbing incident really didn't relate to the Coke stage itself. It was something that could have happened anywhere at any time on the grounds, or it could have happened off the grounds as well. It wasn't really Stampede specific between these 2 groups.
Yeah, I interviewed a guy that was there that night who got hit in the head or whatever like that, and he was talking about this year felt less safe, blah, 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 more people, more this, more that. I mean, is that even something that it was possible for you to do? Like if suddenly there's way more people at a concert than you expect, do your numbers float and you add more people, or is like you said, that's a Stampede security situation?
Certainly on that day, with the numbers the way they were, and when we had evaluated it earlier that day, we initiated call out, and we did bring in additional officers for that concert that night, and we will be looking at that for next year as well. We'll be evaluating along with Stampede what the concerts are and how many officers we should deploy, and it does fluctuate depending on what act is on stage.
Was this gentleman known to the police at all?
The gentleman that's been charged was not known to us before.